Hello friends, it's Dawn, the Kitchen Witch, and I wanted to check in because I just had another really crazy, awesome experience. This book has, or the book, I shouldn't say this, the book that we've been talking about, the new book, Kitchen Witch's Guide to Recipes for Love and Romance. This journey it's amazing. Once again, the book has brought me a new friend. It's pretty amazing because I always feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be there. And I have a deep faith in the path that I'm on. And even when things go wrong, I still know that it's going to be fine. So today, just now, I just wrapped up doing a podcast with the amazing Rosie from Radically Loved, which is like this huge podcast. She's based out of California. And just like the last podcast I did, here's this person that like I just totally jived with. I completely feel like we've known each other forever. And again, like she's out in California. I never would have had the chance to meet her in person, especially now during COVID. And on top of that, like she said that my book really spoke to her and that she's really loving the recipes and she feels like she knows me and she feels like she knows Justin. And the gratitude that I have for someone who says that to me and says, hey, I see you. I get you. I understand where you're coming from, and something about what I do is touching her life. I mean, that's amazing. Like, you don't know what you do, how it affects other people. You'll never really understand that. And like, I don't think that she could possibly understand how her kindness and her openness and her generosity to ask me to be on her podcast and then listen to what I had to say and ask me insightful questions, like how her energy affected me, how I am taking that in. And, one of the things she said was that she really thinks that I should have my own podcast. And I've never really thought of that before. I mean, doing these YouTube videos has been something that I've been doing now for the past few months, and I've really enjoyed doing it and I really like connecting with you guys, but I never really thought about doing a podcast. I would love to know what you think about that. If that is something that you think I should do, that you'd like me to do, that you'd listen to. I have no idea. I don't know what I would talk about. I don't know if I would have people like come and chat with me. I have no idea, but I think it could be really fun. And, to have someone in her position who's been doing this a long time and is sort of like the expert in her field, for her to say to me, hey, you would be great at this, tells me a couple of things. It tells me that she has faith in me, that she sees something in me that maybe I don't see in myself, which is important. I think we often have very narrow thoughts about who we are, what we're capable of, and sometimes it takes a total stranger to say, I see something more in you. So that's huge, but it also made me think, well, maybe this is something that I should do that I hadn't thought about before. And perhaps that's one of the reasons why I needed to meet her in this way. And it's funny because we had to reschedule this podcast a couple of times. It was supposed to be, we had a bunch of different dates, and it won't even air until the middle of November, but we've had to reschedule it a few times. And I'm glad that we did, because when we finally were able to come together, we were both in a place where we weren't stressed, we weren't distracted, and we really could enjoy the experience together. So I have a lot to think about from this meeting with this wonderful person. And you can check out that podcast. It's Radically Loved. And I think it's going to air on November 20th. So if you can, check that out. And make sure you listen to it and comment on it. Comment on this video. Let me know if you think a podcast is something you'd like me to do. And if so, what would you like me to talk about? Who would you like me to talk with? I'm now I have this bug in my head that might be something that might be my next project. So before I forget, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the bell so you know when I post more videos. And as always, thank you. You're amazing. And even if just one of you is out there listening and enjoying me, know that I am enjoying you. So thank you guys so much. And I can't wait to catch up with you the next time.